Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another video brought to you by Fitness Technology Services. So today's video is going to be on replacing the front roller on your Nordictrack treadmill. But before you do that, I just kind of want to go over some general ideas because you really start in the rear of the machine because you have to be careful of how much tension you have in this belt. You can't really remove that front roller if there's so much tension on that. So I've got other videos on how to replace a rear roller, on how to mark it. But for this video, I am just going to loosen the belt up. I would say we're going to go with 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so then I'm going to do that on the other side, and then we're going to actually do the video in the front where we change the front roller, but we need much more slack on this to be able to pull that front roller out. Alright, so I'll see you on the other side of this and we'll get started with the front roller. Thanks a lot. Alright, welcome back. Let's get to it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mark where the front roller is. You'll see in some of my other videos where we replace the rear rollers, we do the same thing. But this will give us a general idea of how much tension and where it's centered in the walking belt. Real important to get this walking belt centered to itself. It may not be centered inside this bracket. I know you can't see, but mine, the front roller is much more closer to the front of the bracket than the rear of the bracket. So that's why it's important to mark it so you're not really too concerned about that. Why is it off center? I don't know. Just the way it is, maybe. Alright? So after we've got a good marking right there, we're going to come over here and we're just going to walk the motor belt off. Now I usually like to take mine back and forth a little bit, get a little slack in it, and then boom, it should pop right off. Alright, so we're just going to leave that there. Now for mine, let's go ahead and turn this off. Remember, turn it off. For mine, I have a hex head. Some of these are Allen. We can double, doing this in all my other videos. Unplug it completely. Anyway, so some of these can be an Allen head. Some of these can be a hex head. Mine is a 7/16. So since I have it marked, I don't have to count how many turns. The only downside is I can't get a power tool in here. Can I do it by hand a little quicker? So for this next thing is the reason why I loosened the walking belt up a little bit. Alright, so there's that. So now it really is, if this belt is loose enough, just a matter of picking this end up and pulling this end out. This end is recessed inside of a hole. There's no adjustments. This, like I said earlier, I know you can't see it, but there's a bracket where you have some little bit of adjustment, but a lot of them are drilled straight down. You don't have any adjustment on that, so it is what it is. So I use this belt to kind of hold it in place. And I got to face this little hole right here. Might need my glasses for that, but we'll see. Yeah, probably will. Where I got them sitting right there. Oh well. Yeah, I think I need my glasses for that. It's only about halfway off, which I'm trying to get screws to line up with metal is way more than you need. Alright. Not too much. Oh. little too much here. Pretty close right there, I think. That bad boy up. I like to do as much by hand as I possibly can. That way I know I'm not messing things up with the threads. This place without the air conditioning is hot. Alright, so I'm going to move this back to my mark. Again, it's about right there. Now I'm going to go to the back. You won't be able to see this, but I'm going to tighten this back down. The 10 turns that I had adjusted it on, providing I find the Allen for that right here. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's probably actually better off if you do this 5 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I missed one. Here we go. And 10. But I didn't, as you can see. Whew. Alright. Last but not least, we got to put the belt back on. Because without the belt back on, the whole thing just doesn't work. Alright, so what I usually like to do is put it on the motor side first. The reason why I retighten that up, because sometimes I need the extra leverage of pushing on the belt to get this belt to line up, or roll on I should say. So we're going to put it on the pulley head. We're just going to try and turn it. See, I'm just not quite strong enough. But if I use the belt to kind of push it on, it just goes right back. Alright, so we're marked in the front, hooked up in the front, tighten the back. Looks like I need to adjust it or turn it too. But that's really it for this sweaty video. And I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks a lot, and thanks for viewing.